Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from the Norwood Oval. We've been looking forward to this contest between Woodville, West-Torrens and West Adelaide. This is a huge match. The winner will fancy their chances of a top four berth, while the loser will be left struggling just to stay in the 8. And here come the visitors. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Thanks, Hutto. I like the Eagles. They're a great side, as we know, and if they're hungry and switched on, then anyone would have their work cut out trying to stop them.
Okay then, thanks, Harf. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss. Saturday afternoon footy is underway. Good ruck work. Beattie, Williams, running in support. He's gone. This is promising. That's an impressive mark. Approaching the 50. He's been called to play on. Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
I'm not sure what was more impressive, the mark or the goal. Both demonstrated terrific skill.
The Eagles by 6. The big men fly.
Walker. I felt that one from here. Almost couldn't help but fall on his back there.
Can he hit a target?
Drops the football.
He still found a way. Beattie, the defence has fallen down. It looks a well-oiled forward line. They'll compete inside the 50. Shoeback clears the area.
Home. Park. Where's one for the team?
Gets his kick despite the heat. The Bloods on the ball now. Shoeback. You have to love the commitment. White honours the lead. He's off. Normally delivers. Rowe
Takes an excellent grab. Hayes hacking it forward.
That's a strong mark.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Drop punt, and he has put it away. Back into play. Park has found some space. Ryan can run and carry. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Kennedy palms it down. Corbett. It's a hot footy. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. The two big men do battle. Hansen, he's caught.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Good ruck work. Litzter just had to get it out. Walker steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
Too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
The Eagles having a good patch. The two big men do battle. Elam, Hansen gathers. It's a tough game. That's a bruising tackle.
He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Elam works hard to present. Slick hands. Squire, he's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Morrish, this is a big opportunity. Searching kick. Slips through his fingers. Thomas
Feeling the heat. Feeds it out. Morris. That's not going to be a goal. One behind only.
That would have really helped them get their teeth into this match. They've been second best so far.
Looking for a quick transition.
Moore can keep it moving. Wicket. Clever kick. Hayes with a chance to relieve the pressure. Searle wins it back. Great mark. Elam. Can he be the fire starter? Moore got a fist in.
They're on point so far.
Quality delivery by foot.
The Eagles are playing like winners.
He's run into trouble.
Hanson runs onto it. He'll feel that one.
Under pressure. Walker doesn't often waste it. Ryan went bang. Rowe. May desperate to win it back. Ryan on a lead. Can he find a teammate?
Can't keep hold of it.
Patton. Walker gathers. That's poor play. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Navigated the traffic. Elam.
Morris. Not on my watch, he says. It's been a lacklustre affair so far.
Kennedy slaps it out. Walker. Hanson under pressure. Wicket. Hayes manages to get off a handball. In the middle. Got to get it forward now. Lister. Was that a throw? Searle. Boyd.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
Corbett runs onto it. Desperate defence.
They're tackling with venom today.
Good ruck work. Lister. Hanson just shoveled it out. Walker gets the kick away. Hayes read it well and claims the mark. Lister. Can he impose himself on the match? The Eagles having a great patch. You can see their confidence growing. They've opened them up here. Picking their way through. Good disciplined defence. Hayes. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
The Bloods might think about an early adjustment here. They are looking very vulnerable.
The Bloods are a little shell-shocked early. They need to respond. Punch clear. Home. Corbett. He's been busy so far. Patton. At centre-half forward. That's an aggressive handball. White. Home. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Bloods have got it back to 2 goals. Kennedy slaps it out. Hanson, Lister, Walker, good build-up. He's lost possession. The umpire waves them on. Home, Corbett takes the hand pass. Squire, recognising the urgency. Defence 101 there. Morris, drop pass, goal!
They'll be looking for more of that. If they get it, they'll be in front in no time.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. The big men fly. Lister. Home. Gathers. Squire. Corbett. Elam. He's made a bright start. Moore. Had it and lost it. Searle. Boot. Ball. Goal.
Crafty forward play there. He reads the ball so well, and he's one of those who can hurt you without having big disposals.
The Bloods have hit back hard after a poor start. Rucks go at it. Lister. Hanson. Good handball. Beattie. Finally, they go inside 50. The kick is precise.
He's batting at 100% so far.
They'll be in front by 1 or by 6. It's 6.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Eagles have responded to the challenge. Kennedy punches it out of the ruck. Home. Elam does well under pressure. They must tidy up their kicking. Fleeton. Litzter. Thought his way through it. Patterson making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. This is promising. You wouldn't expect him to have any trouble from there, and he doesn't.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
The Eagles are up and about early. The big men fly. Home. Corbett in the right spot. Elam. Kennedy. White dishes it off. He didn't break stride. The Bloods not at their best so far.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Ballenden tasked with the kick in. Thomas all on his own. Rowland has charged into space. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They're keeping the ball well. On centre wing, Rowland into the middle with the kick. Williams in the centre square. Can he hit a target? The runner will be out in a minute. Normally delivers. Squire in the clear. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly. Searle, that's good work rate. Home. The Eagles have won it back. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Frost attracted a crowd. They've bottled it up. Kennedy looking for territory. Walker. They've put themselves under pressure. Delivers it inside 50. May is a rock in defence. Can they get something going? Punch that like he meant it. Corbett fighting hard. Schuback couldn't burst through. Sets a task for the forwards. That's an impressive mark.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
The Bloods are on the back foot early. Kennedy smashes it out of there. Home. Can they find a late goal? That's a strong mark. Corbett, he's wrapped up. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Good ruck work. Hanson. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The Eagles would probably prefer to keep going here, but the siren is imminent. The two big men do battle. Litzter. Walker. They've had the better of the contest to this point. No one can mark. Bock is there in the clinches. Who was he aiming for? Park pounces. The Eagles get away to a very good start. Lots to discuss as we hit the first change. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Bloods just need to take the game on a bit more. They seemed a little hesitant in the first quarter. They're right in the game, but a bit more aggression with the footy could go a long way. They'll also look to increase their pressure on the ball carrier.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. The two big men do battle. Elam, Home, Ops. He's had little impact so far. Patton has a way of drawing the footy. Cinderberry is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Takes the short option from the kick in. What can they muster from the back half? Ops runs onto it. Kicks inside the forward 50. No easy exit. Kennedy gathers. That's a poor strike. It's amounted to nothing. Hayes can keep it moving. On the non-preferred. They are hunting the ball carrier.
hasn't seen a lot of it. It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
The Bloods are getting it forward enough, but it hasn't translated into enough goals at this stage.
The two big men do battle. Lister throws it on the boot. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line. The Eagles have been caught napping.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
It's not a tight angle, but he goes with a check side and threads it.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Kennedy wins the tap.
Lister,
Walker, Beattie. He doesn't waste many. Well played. The defence is disorganised. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Eagles are keeping them at arm's length. Kennedy palms it down. Elam leading from the front. They've given it back. Squire, clever kick. Ops working hard and presenting well. What's he got on offer? They're a big chance here. Searle is the target and he marks. Picking their way through. Patton is a beacon in that forward line.
Kicking at his first.
he goes with the banana, and he's kicked it beautifully.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Eagles by 10 points. The big men fly.
Patterson, home, delivers to centre half forward. Patton on a lead. Ops,
Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Boyd manages to get off a handball. Moore leads his opponent. He's under close attention. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. The two big men do battle. Beattie doing the grunt work. He makes no mistake.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Bloods have closed to within 4 points. Kennedy showing his skills. Corbett, he's stopped in his tracks. Walker gives away a free for a high tackle. Squire, dangerous to leave on his own. Gives it everything. Unable to complete the mark.
home, snaps it around the body, going close, and it's into the post for a minor score.
That was almost put it in the book time. Geez, I'm glad I didn't.
Ballenden brings it back in. Hayes has found some space. Boyd
Takes an excellent grab.
Can he impose himself on the match? Patton fumbled it like a cake of soap. Searle. This will be a goal, and we have a new leader.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Bloods are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Kennedy smashes it out of there.
Patterson,
Home, he's everywhere at the moment. Boyd has it within range. Moore threw himself at it. Met solidly. The umpire will have it. Kennedy
has probably got the points at this stage. Patterson, This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
They've got 5 for the quarter now, and there's time for more too.
The Bloods with a bit of breathing space now. Kennedy with a deft tap. Plenty of heat in this game. He's set upon. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. The two big men do battle. Hyam, Patterson, Delahunty. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Navigated the traffic. Corbett, Kennedy. Can he find a teammate? It looks a well-oiled forward line.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
No trouble at all, and they've skipped clear.
The Eagles are all at sea trying to defend them. They're scoring almost at will.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Punch clear. They have a good understanding, those two. Hayes marks it centre half forward. Just has to hit a target. Big chance here if he can steady himself. He ran into a brick wall. A little clumsy with that tackle. He's having a go. He's dropped a line in the water and reeled in a big fish.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Kennedy wins it. Hyam has brought his own ball. Patton working hard and being rewarded. Searching kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Hayes dealt with the pressure. Can they catch them out on the turnover? He's given it a tug and missed.
He'll be itching for an opportunity to make up for that.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Moore pushes into space and receives the footy. The Eagles should be able to clear now. Quality delivery by foot. And they're away. Patterson might go for a run. Ops, they've had the better of the contest to this point. Moore had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Penetrating ball. Searle went bang. Hansen, the kick is precise. Can anyone take a mark? Bock is there to save the day. A chance to clear now. It's a dreadful mistake. Approaching the 50. Away he goes. It's a hot footy. Good tackle. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Squire honours the lead. Searle, probing ball. Ballenden making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Hayes in heavy traffic. No way through there, and they'll reset. Who can get the clearance? Like Batman and Robin. Sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. Cinderberry can't mark. Boot to ball, and that's a goal.
They're certainly giving their fans great value. That's 7 goals for the quarter and a pretty impressive highlights reel.
The Bloods have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Kennedy has had his measure today. Hyam, Blitzter, desperate to win it back. Hansen, some good ball movement, wasted by a poor entry. Normally delivers. He's hit up the lead. He's had little impact so far. Kennedy in the clear. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. The two big men do battle. Walker gets his kick despite the heat. He would have fancied his chances from there. Hayes. Boot, ball, goal!
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Kennedy with the tap. Elam. Corbett. He's been busy so far. Patton. At centre half forward. Hyam. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No. He's missed.
It seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Ballenden to bring it in. That's well played. That'll go close to the line. Good thinking and good execution too. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. They cannot keep him quiet. Litzter saw that coming. Cops some unwanted attention. They're tackling with venom today. Rucks go at it. Hansen is a clearance beast. Can he hit a target? Can't take it. Hayes. Mackay. Rowe. The Eagles are good with their hands. He's been accosted. Litzter does well under pressure. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing. Picking their way through. That's a terrific kick. Surely a goal coming up now.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He's missed a soda.
The coach has got his hand covering his mouth, but it's not hard to imagine what he's saying.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Ops with a chance to relieve the pressure. Corbett presents in space. White can keep it moving. This is good tempo footy. Patton all alone in the centre square. Great smother. The kick was centimetre perfect. Squire works hard to present. The Bloods have the edge at half-time, but this game is well and truly up for grabs. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
Coaches these days don't generally like a lot of goals being scored, so look for them to put the brakes on. Every coach values team defence and being able to take away the opposition's strengths, because every goal the opposition kicks is one more you have to kick.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Punch clear. Beatty. Good handball. Hanson. Can they get 2 in a row? Shoeback.
They must be sick of the sight of that.
Hayes. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it.
They've got no answers for him. He's too big, too strong, too good.
The Eagles are back in business.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. Hanson, a little bit of confusion, but advantage has been paid.
They've got it deep. That's great play.
I'll be back in front if he can nail it.
He should not miss from there, and he doesn't.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
We've got a great contest. Hope you're enjoying it at home. Kennedy
Has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard.
gets the kick away. Feeling the heat. He's kicked it the wrong way. Beatty, he'll be sore in the morning.
He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Big clearance to win here.
Corbett, home. He's leading all comers for disposals.
Patton is like a magnet in that forward line.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
The assignment is simple, and he makes no mistake.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
This is a ding-dong battle. Both sides unrelenting in their attack on the footy. He's not one to take a backward step. That's a bit of a waste. Quick kick towards centre-half forward. Hayes
I've liked his game today.
manages to find a teammate. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Williams fumbles it. Rowe steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Eagles in front now. The big men fly. Beatty manages to get off a handball.
Home.
Rolling the sleeves up. This might be a chance for the high flyers. White is always dangerous inside 50. Searle goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
Who would know who's going to win this?
Important clearance here. Litzter, Hanson with time. He just keeps racking up disposals. Bock, clever kick. White in the centre square. Shoeback can run with the footy. Kennedy on a lead. May, Corbett throws it on the boot. Well played. What's he got on offer? Just has to hit a target. Litzter displaying great endeavour. He's everywhere at the moment. Squire, Ryan running in support. Patton. It looks a well-oiled forward line. Penetrating ball.
The Sharon hits the deck.
Good vision there.
Ballenden.
In the right spot. Can he find a teammate? The Bloods have won it back. He's under close attention.
Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Punch clear. Hanson leading from the front. Corbett gathers. Squire.
They're tackling with great intent. The two big men do battle. Hansen, they are hunting the ball carrier. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure.
The Bloods have had considerably more ball. In fact, you could argue they should be further in front.
Corbett, Kennedy, Squire. It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Bloods are doing enough to keep their noses in front. The big men fly. Walker, Litzter, takes the logical option. Hansen, can they turn back the tide? They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
Even this far out, you feel like this one's going down to the wire. Kennedy wins it. Home. Corbett takes the short option. Honours the lead. Incisive handball. Kennedy getting involved. The Bloods moving the ball well.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Well, it can be demoralising to see these opportunities go begging, but they've just got to keep working hard to create them.
Ballenden tasked with the kick in. Puncher in the clear. What can they generate? Walker all on his own. The Eagles are out of trouble. Normally delivers. Punch that like he meant it. It's a tough game. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Kennedy palms it down. Elam can't afford to panic. What can they muster from the back half? Doesn't often waste it. Second effort needed. Squire, Park, White working hard and being rewarded. Home, they cannot keep him quiet. Hayes had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Searching kick. Rowland couldn't reel it in. Walker. This is promising. Patterson went bang. Rowe. He's done brilliantly. That's great footy.
Is this going to be yet another lead change?
He just keeps rolling along as he steers through number 9.
That's 5 lead changes now for the quarter. Both teams are desperate for the W.
The Eagles with their noses in front. The two big men do battle. Walker, Hansen, kicks inside the forward 50. May couldn't quite. Here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Bock with the footy. Quality delivery by foot. He's generally a good kick. Home has found some space. May takes the hand pass. Puncher gets in the way. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Kennedy working hard and presenting well. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Morrish can keep it moving. Corbett, he's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. Kennedy has rucked tirelessly. Gets his kick despite the heat. Corbett, not a lot of space to work with. Probing ball. White has worked hard to present. Approaching the 50. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Golden opportunity here. The Bloods look well drilled. Elam, he's suddenly a popular man. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
White says thank you very much.
For a little breathing space.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They've got 5 for the quarter now, and there's time for more too.
The Bloods are really taking it to them today. The big men fly. Good ruck work and good roving too. Walker. Hacking it forward. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
Success here would bring the margin back to under a goal.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
That's just what you want from your key forward. A big marking goal with the game in the balance.
The Bloods by 4. Kennedy wins it out of the centre. Elam. Hanson didn't need to be asked twice. He's hit up the lead. Beattie dealt with the pressure. He's besieged. The umpire says he had no prior. Kennedy with a deft tap. Elam. Hyam. What can he do with it? A good kick here and they'll be in business. Delivers it inside 50. Hayes is calm in a crisis. He'll feel that one. He's been industrious. They've given it back. Harassed into an error. Thomas is a rock in defence. Ballenden, and they're out of trouble. That's well played. Lays it off. The Eagles should be able to clear now. Spent what he didn't have. Patterson is proving hard to pass. Hayes. The defence has fallen down. This is good ball movement.
He'll give them the lead if he can hold his nerve.
They get full value for a deep entry.
The domination continues. There's nothing they can do. He has absolutely destroyed them today.
The Eagles are in front, but there's plenty of work still to be done. It should be a cracking final term. Time to check in with Gary.
The Eagles have produced a mighty effort to be in front, but when you look at the stats sheet, you can't help but think they're fortunate to be there. They haven't been at their best today, but being able to win when you're not at your best is something good sides need to be able to do. In some ways, a win that was a total grind can be just as satisfying as one that comes more easily.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Clever kick. Williams fumbles. Could be costly. Some good ball movement. Wasted by a poor entry. Slick hands. Delahunty. They've put themselves under pressure. Blasts away. He didn't break stride. It's a goal.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
The Eagles leading it by 8 points. Kennedy wins it down. Walker should be in the votes today. Elam squeezes the kick. White navigated the traffic. Squire. It's a hot footy, and we will do it all again. Rucks go at it. Lister. Ops affects the turnover. You can't question his commitment. He's given it a tug and missed.
The equivalent of dropping a dolly of a catch in cricket. No good.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Have they weathered the storm? The kick is precise. He hasn't been himself today. Hayes wins the contest hands down. And they're away. White spoils. Ops leading by example. Shoeback. A chance for a rare goal. Good looking kick. Patton has got loose. He will surely make this count.
Must kick goal in a close match.
Tries to bend this one back, but not enough.
Well, you've just got to make sure you win the next contest. That's all you can do.
The Eagles are struggling to transition the footy.
Beattie with a chance to relieve the pressure. Thomas, normally creative. Good thinking and good execution too. The Bloods guarding the corridor. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly. They've got time to put the kettle on. Park with the big fist. Hayes made the footy his.
I've liked his game today.
Morrish, how will the umpire see this? Got some space, so they'll take the advantage. Felt the pressure there. Walker in the centre square. Puncher manages to get off a handball.
Cinderberry.
He's been quiet.
Delahunty on a lead.
He's had little impact so far. Cook wins it back. Great mark. Ballenden with time. Beattie. That's good work rate. Searching kick. Kennedy
Couldn't complete the mark.
White leads his opponent.
Patterson. We've seen that before.
Doesn't often waste it. Elam in the centre square.
What's he got on offer?
Normally delivers.
Patterson.
All on his own. Goes long. Good disciplined defence.
Not on my watch, he says.
Walker, ever reliable. Shoeback making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Hasn't seen a lot of it. He'll draw them level if he's accurate.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
They're doing plenty right, just not putting it on the scoreboard.
Ballenden heads to the pocket. Can they get it forward this time? Well played. His vision was excellent. Corbett, that's a miss kick. Never looked to have the distance. Barkler gets the kick away. Manages to find a teammate. The Eagles finishing strongly. Frost makes good contact. Walker rolling the sleeves up. Mackay takes the mark and can extend the margin. Great play. Hansen is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions, and inside 50s.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Eagles by 11. Big clearance to win here. Litzter.
A quick getaway wasn't possible.
The Bloods will have one eye on the clock. Good ruck work. Litzter. Hansen. So influential today. Beattie. Met solidly.
That's in the back.
Probing ball. Quality delivery by foot. The Eagles are red hot at the moment. Can he finish it off?
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Eagles with a break now. The big men fly. Walker, Litzter, Hansen. Delivers it inside 50. Frost cuts it off. Lowers the eyes. Kennedy in the clear. White. Conservative kick. Elam. This is good footy. They've coughed it up. Just had to get it out. He picked his pocket. Honours the lead. That's an aggressive handball. White.
Poor disposal keeps letting them down.
Ignoring the corridor for now. That has to hurt. The Eagles with a chance here. He'll be sore in the morning.
Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Good ruck work. Litzter goes back with the handball. Walker. Squire takes an excellent grab. The Bloods have been gallant. White can keep it moving. Squire. Kennedy working hard and being rewarded. The clock is the enemy now. Well played. Towards full forward. Barkler heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. You can see their confidence growing.
That is suboptimal, to say the least.
Can he hit a target? Needed to be clean and wasn't. Cook wins it back. They've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
Ballenden to bring it in. Thomas presents in space. That's a strong mark.
Looking to hit up the short option.
The Eagles
Moving the ball well.
Can he find a teammate? They've turned it over. Kennedy. Desperate defence. We'll have a forward 50 stoppage. Chance for a late goal. Kennedy gets his hand to it. Elam. Walker takes the logical option. Hanson closed him down. We will do it all again. Kennedy got his palm to it. Home, Corbett, Walker, desperate to win it back. He just keeps racking up disposals. Shoeback gathers.
The kick was centimetre perfect. Can they finally hit the scoreboard?
Thumped away. He just dropped it. He stopped in his tracks.
He's lost his bearings.
Home in the right spot at the right time. Boot, ball, goal!
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The Bloods are going to come up short, but they've given it a good shake. Kennedy wins it out of the centre. Elam, Home, squeezes the kick. That's well played. Can they get two in a row? Patterson steadies, fires, bullseye!
Well, they've given themselves a chance to pinch this match. It would be highway robbery.
There'll be a sad loser today. What a game. The big men fly.
Like Batman and Robin.
Park clears the area. Bock, Shoeback, May navigated the traffic. Park, he doesn't waste many. The Bloods having a great patch. This is good ball movement. Incisive handball. Got to go quickly. Time running out. It's a mark.
He can go back and potentially win the match.
Last chance saloon. They've got a problem now.
This for yet another lead change.
Kick on the way. He's missed. It slipped through their fingers. What an agonising way to lose.
You just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
The Eagles
Return to the winners list in style. What a match that was, Half. What did you make of it?
The Eagles happened to be in front when the final siren sounded, which is not in any way to downplay the quality of the win, just a reflection of how close this match was and how evenly matched these teams are. Another couple of minutes and the result may well have been different, but full credit to both sides for a terrific game.
Thanks for that, Captain Obvious.
That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now.